All right, welcome back to another food review. I just got a haircut. Yeah, and then this is you can see my face is already getting better. I am in Vietnam right now, and yeah, the dermatologist stuff. You already know the reason why I had a breakout again, but aside from that, giving me medicine and the stuff over here is a lot better. So if you're ever in need for dermatology, I recommend Vietnamese dermatologist over American dermatologist, just because the technology here was developed later, or not developed, but it was received later, which means the stuff here now is newer than what is over in the US. That should make sense to you, right? So the US stuff, because they had it first, I almost said further, because they had that technology first, they're not going to really upgrade it until it stops working, and the stuff's still working, so it's naturally going to be older than the stuff that Vietnam just got more recently. I like the shirt, by the way. So what I have here today, let me pause and flip the camera. There we go. I just screwed up the video camera, but I'm still going to include that in the video because it's fun. This is Banh Cuon. Now from where, I don't know. By the way, I just checked. This should be episode 10 of my food reviews, so that's fun. Banh Cuon, it's just appeared in my room. Now my mom brought it home. This is my lunch right now. Let me check the time. It is, there's a clock up there. Right now it is 1:17 p.m. in Vietnam, which means in the US, Eastern time, it should be 2 a.m. So I just took a bite of that. That was very good. And it's a little cooler now. It's been left. Top was on, but it did cool down. I'm sure if it was still hot, fresh, it would be a lot better. And by the way, this is my great aunt. I already asked her. She doesn't mind being on camera. She doesn't care. And I don't think she uses the internet. So I don't know if she'll ever see this video, but she's cool. So I think this food review is going to be relatively short.
Nhớ chấm này nè con.
Này.
Chấm canh được đó.
Dành như đây luôn.
Canh vô con ăn nó ăn.
Okay.
Chừng nào đông á.
So what I'm going to do?
Con phải ăn đi đó.
Yeah. So apparently this right here, where's it? Is this the right angle? Oh, there we go. This sauce, let me bring it back. I'm supposed to put it in the food, so let me do that now. Tastes it fine on its own. Also, let me remove this lip. Oh, I was like, remove this plastic, but there's like stuff in the fried onions. Rubber bands. So I hope your day is going well. I think I did bring my laptop over here, so I can edit this video and add music on top of it. What music will I use? I'm not sure, but probably more of my live shows. That's always fun. I'm leaving and heading back to the US, and I should be back April 20th. Oh, I just dump all that in, fuck. Trash right here. When I get back, I'm gonna start practicing with my band again. I haven't played with these people before, so I guess it's technically a new band, but I'm excited. They don't know each other too, so this is gonna be a good network opportunity for everyone involved. The show's gonna be May 22nd, and I'm excited. I'm excited for the whole thing, the journey and the end. Wrong one. Yeah. It does taste better with the sauce. I'm gonna ask my mom later where she got
Con
this.
phải ăn liền còn ngon nữa, gấp mấy lần.
Yeah, tại hồi nãy con không chưa đói đó. Thì không phải chờ chút, nhưng mà cái này cũng còn quá ngon.
Đây mà nó ăn nãy là ngon lắm hơn.
Yeah. Yeah, she says if I ate this earlier, it would have tasted much better. 100% true, but it's already very good. Here's what it looks like. I think I will give you guys a tour of my house over here. pretty nice. But yeah, this food is very good too. I feel like the food, I've been eating out a lot recently. I obviously haven't recorded any of it. There's an ant on and it just fell off. I'm using as a filler again now. I did post on Belly a lot, but I did want to get one food review in. I'll ask my mom where she got this so I could put the actual name in. Overall food in Vietnam tastes better, and I think it's healthier too. I didn't try any street food like in the stands, but I did eat outside like in the street. But the restaurant always cooks inside. The kitchen's always inside, because I don't. Just my rule of thumb, I don't. All right, let me switch cameras so you can see me talk, I guess. Oh yeah. Giống vậy. Xong để trên cái này. Rồi, cảm ơn bà Tám.
Không có gì đâu. Để xong con chỉnh vừa.
Yeah.
Không có xong.
Yeah, she was helping me. She brought out a little container thing to help me hold the phone. But I did lose my train of thought. Food. Healthier, I think. But I don't eat street food just because I am in the city of Saigon, or I guess Ho Chi Minh City if you call it that. But you know how cities are. A lot of pollution, especially in these countries, Southeast Asia, with a lot of motorbikes. So last time I was here in October, one of our taxi drivers gave us some pretty good advice, and a good thing to think about too. If you were to leave a bowl out on the street next to where you could get street food, within an hour you see how much dust is collected. Here, look at the camera. And just not safe to eat. So that's why I don't trust street food here. That's probably how people get sick from eating street food. It's not necessarily that the ingredients are bad, it's just that it's not covered properly, so a lot of irritants and pollutants get in, like dust. And tonight it's going to be a big feast where a bunch of us are going to a buffet, so I'm excited. Every day has been a feast. Monday though, that day was long for me. I spent 10 hours on Monday in a recording studio. I don't know if I mentioned in Food Review 9 that I was going to do that. I might have. And by the way, if you're new here, these food reviews are inconsistent, and I like to make them a mix of styles. Sometimes they're very short, sometimes they're long. The last one was the longest, so it was 40 minutes because that was more of a vlog. This one will also be like a vlog. I don't feel bad recording these videos. Like I used to like cut more. I just filmed the whole thing this time. You're gonna watch me eat, and I'm gonna put in background music so it's not as awkward, and so it's entertaining for both you and me when I watch this back. And the music helps cover any eating noises. Now, I like to think I eat with decent etiquette, because I don't like chewing with my mouth open. I'm just used to eating like that, so, and layering music over it makes it easier to not hear the noise, because I don't want this to be like a mukbang. More of a vlog than a mukbang. That's why I label it food review. Khang Food Review, can do whatever I want. This part I really like is fried. And shrimp inside. It's funny, when I was here, Belly, when I'm rating the restaurants I've eaten here, every time it's like near the top of my list, because the food here is just phenomenal. And it's a lot cheaper than in America. Yesterday I went to Korean barbecue with, I guess, my nephew. It's my cousin's son, but he's only 4 years younger than me, a lot closer in age than the actual cousin. So I kind of basically call him my cousin. But he still calls me Uncle Khang. But when I'm talking to him, I just use first or third person, just like Khang. I don't say like Uncle Khang or Uncle Khang. But I went to Korean barbecue with him and his girlfriend, and it was real good. Wagyu steak. It was Korean barbecue and hot pot, but the meat was really good. Everything there was good too. I think over here they still value quality over money. I think there's shrimp head. And then afterwards we went bowling, and then we saw a Vietnamese horror movie. It was like a ghost movie, and I think the translation was good, because I understand Vietnamese, but it depends on the accent, the dialect. Northern Vietnamese I have a harder time understanding, and then Central Vietnamese no one can really understand it besides Central. Think about it as like Midwestern America. Like, have you ever watched Boondock? Not Boondocks. Why did I think Boondocks? I'm thinking of Boomhauer, that's why. I think that's the name. If you ever watch King of the Hill, Boomhauer. The guy, he talks and you're like, what did he just say? It's kind of like that. I understand Southern dialect. We speak slower and it's easier to understand. Which is funny, because in English, I like to think my accent is pretty neutral English, but I guess maybe people from the South might see me as having a New York accent or a New Jersey accent. Back to the movie. It was good. Translations. It wasn't exact translation to what they were saying, but it was more contextual translations, which is a lot better than if it was just direct translation. And it wasn't super scary. Jump scares. Me and my cousin. I'll call him cousin for ease of speaking, I guess. I could say nephew, but it doesn't feel like that. Me and my cousin, every time we just kind of laugh. It was funny, but the story itself was good. I could tell they relied more on the quality of the story rather than focusing on scaring the audience. Also, like ghost movies now, I don't really get scared the same way, because of my beliefs. I'm like, oh, like a demon? Jesus is just destroy the demon anyway, so it kind of ruins the horror aspect, I guess. But if you could fully immerse yourself in that movie, yeah, I'm sure it's scary, but it's funny because I was like, dude, this movie wouldn't happen if like the angry spirit demon just learned how to forgive the person that killed her and caused her to become this vengeful spirit, right? I'm just thinking now, I'm like, she's like, she needs vengeance to rest her spirit, and the whole time I was just like, bro, the vengeance is not gonna make your spirit rest. You gotta forgive the people that wronged you in order for your spirit to rest. And then at the end of the movie, that's what happened. Đang nói chuyện về cái phim ma hôm qua con ra đi coi đó. Yeah.
Anh giỏi quá.
I just explained to her what I was saying. What I was talking about the movie. I forgot to put in the onions, but it's fine. It's good as it is. Maybe I'll put in a couple now. Nói quên để cái này vô. Để sơ.
Coi trong đó đủ hết đó không?
Yeah.
Anh bỏ vô. Thắm không biết con ăn sao, Thắm không biết.
Yeah. Yeah, you're supposed to eat this with onions.
That's how.
Yeah, the movie's good. At the end of the movie, the spirit learned to forgive and realized that her vengeance was just a path to destruction and no one would win. And the thing that the reason she died for in the first place would be in vain. So, forgiveness, powerful. Still, I don't fuck with demons. Fuck them. And there's a last piece besides the little fried shrimp. Small chunks of meat, that's difficult. I'm not as skilled at chopsticks as I desire to be. See, this is why I like forks better. But everything has a purpose. I think chopsticks are better for, maybe I mentioned this in past videos, food review videos, maybe I haven't, but if not, I'm mentioning it now, and if I have, I'm mentioning it again. Chopsticks, I think, are good for like maybe precision. I think a fork could have just done a better job here, right? But I think chopsticks are good for dealing with food with bones. And many foods in Asia you eat with bones. I'm not talking like chicken bones, right? That you just, in America, you just eat with hands. Even here, fried chicken spots, eat with hands. What I do like, side note, last time I was here, I tried a Texas chicken down the street, and it comes with gloves. America needs to step up its game. I think it's American companies, I guess it's easy for them to get away with it too, just because the shitty system that we live in. Over there, it's all like corporate greed and monopolies and stuff like that, and just consumer negligence, not being able to, they just kind of accept it, and the companies take advantage of that. They basically ruined capitalism. I think capitalism is great, but not when it's dominated by a few entities that control everything. That might as well be communism at that point, right? So over there's no gloves. Over here there's gloves. American companies need to step it up if they eventually want to compete in the worldwide market. For example, KFC in America is shit compared to KFC over here. That's all I have. I'm gonna pause the video. That did not work. Alright, I'm done with the food. Actually, my great aunt gave me some of her, she's eating vegan right now, but give me a little portion of her vegan noodles and soup, just because there's a lot. Because our cook always cooks up a lot of food for the whole family, especially when we're here. So first, before, I do want to do a tour. Before I do that, I want to take some medicine. For, hopefully I don't gotta take these for long, but well, it is what it is. Or is that gonna violate this is a regular doctor prescription for meds for acne, so this is just like maybe I'll put this aside. It's not directly on camera, right? On Discord to my boys back home. Oh yeah, it is hot. It is like, I don't even think it's light. It is 95 degrees over here. Very humid tropical weather. But I was giving them a tour of the area, but then every time I went upstairs, the internet cut out. So I guess if they watch this video, if you guys are watching this video, you get to see the actual full tour without the video cutting out. But this is us. I'll flip the camera for you. Matcha vibe. Traffic here is very different, as you can see. A lot of motorbikes. Different rules. If you're an American, you might have a rough time adjusting if you decide to drive here. I am one of the people who decide not to drive here, or most of the people who are visitors definitely do not drive. But I actually know a friend who visited here, and he visited like a whole, I think like the whole country in one tour. He definitely went up to Hanoi. I think he drove down south, and he rented a motorbike, so props to him. Given a lot of times when you're driving, I think a lot of the times he was driving was like on highways and more conventional styles of driving, but in the city it's a lot different. You hear the horns and everything, but a lot of times the horns are, it's to signal that they're going, all right, so this guy's crossing the street. You see, there's not, you gotta dodge it. It's like playing Frogger every time, because they're not gonna stop for you. You just gotta know when to cross, and when it's motorbikes, they'll dodge. There's a woman with her little food cart going around. Yeah, I'm just thinking, I might, like a food streetcar people, props to them for going out in this heat and hustling, but I don't know if I'd be eating from them. Could be safe. Like if they're, I think that lady, her thing was properly contained, right? Like there's covered all the way so that the pollutants and the dust doesn't get in. But hey man, if you're ever here and you want to go for it, do your thing. Try your luck. Could be good. Or it could make you have poor bowel movement. Your life, man. Do what you want to do. So, I guess enough of this street view. Let me pause the camera and bring you guys upstairs. Now we go upstairs and see you guys downstairs as well. Not there's a door. Entrance to our place is a alleyway, and then let's see if I can drop my phone. That door over there leads to a storefront. We used to be, our family when my grandpa was alive, I guess my grandparents were alive, they used to wear like the watch manufacturing, or not manufacturing, but fixing and selling watches and clocks. So in our old house, and when he was alive, I think we moved here in 2017. Our old house is a lot larger too, but we had to sell it before the government eminent domain, which would have given us a lot less money. So we decided to sell it first, giving us more money. So back then, that storefront would have been where my grandpa worked, as well as some of my uncles and aunts that were in that business. But now we rent it out, and people up front are selling the clothes. It's a little food action. I don't know what type of fruit this is, but it looks like it's native to Vietnam. I'll give you another street view. Little advice if you're ever out in Vietnam, don't be filming in public just because there's a good chance your phone's just gonna get snatched up. All right, let's go up to the roof. So I don't know what's in this room. I think it's just a empty room. Yeah, empty room. And this is our little roof view. Very nice. So it is hot up here. It's like GTA NPC watching. Alright, let's put the camera back over me as I close up with some remarks, I guess. So since it is a food review video, I guess I'll rate the food I just ate. I don't know if that camera just caught, or the video caught that noise, but I just ripped some ass. The result of the food, I guess. Who knows? Who fucking cares? It was good food regardless. I'm gonna move this so we can close the door. There's a flip-flop. It's serving as a door blockade. I'm struggling. My finger's half blocking the camera. Alright, now we close. Okay, I swiped my hand across the wood. I thought it might have scratched, but I don't think it did. Yes, so. Go back down. You might hear some TV in the background, some chat. Alright, yeah, it's my mom talking to our maid. Our maid's great. She's the one that cooks and does everything. So, I'm crashed back down onto my bed. So let me review the food. Oh, my dad's left already. He's in here before, but then he went out. So, food, that little thing, I go ask my mom in the restaurant. She got it from just so I could put a name in. But that was Banh Cuon, and that I will rate. Let's do a 8.7. Pretty fucking good. Good. And that's not even the type of food that I usually like, so I'm not a big fan of those Banh Cuon with a lot of nuke mum, like the fish sauce that I poured in earlier. I'm not a huge fan of that. Like, they'll taste good, it's not for me. But this one was. This one is definitely, I keep looking at my eyes in the video instead of looking at the camera. Let me focus on the camera. Yeah, so this food is pretty good. I gotta say, this is a bad angle. If I turn my face, it's the worst angle, so I'll keep it like this. Don't worry, it's only temporary. Hopefully next food review video, face is back to normal. So, yeah, this room's air conditioned, so it's nice. What did I say, 8.7? 8.7. Good. Not the best food I've had here. And a lot of food here I had was in the 9s. Not to put this one down. I'm just saying, food in Vietnam is great. Definitely recommend. Like a lot of people when they think of Asia, they want to go to Japan, Korea. Hey man, everyone's got their preferences. You do you. But if you're looking to try something different, Vietnam, you just got to be a little smarter. Because if you're an idiot in Vietnam, people will definitely take advantage of you. So, use your street smarts and you'll be fine. There's a lot of spots too with, like I went to English bar the other day. I can plug in the video. Insert video. You see me singing Country Roads, getting the mic. There's a guy on stage. He was singing Country Roads, and I was like, "Ooh, this is my song." So I was recording him at first. I didn't expect to sing, but then he got a second mic and was trying to give it to, I don't know if it was American. It was white people. So maybe, but they didn't look European to me. They looked American white. If that makes sense. Because I feel like European white, you could kind of tell they kind of look different. That's not really true. It can or cannot be true. Because at the end, there's some guys from Italy that I originally thought could be American until I talked to them and they had the accents. And I was like, oh, where are you guys from? Italy. And I was like, awesome. Got their Instagrams. Cool people. Everyone's cool here. Everyone's in a good mood here. But yeah, that American bar I was singing. So back to, he's passing the mic to what looked like an American family to sing the song Country Roads, but they didn't want to. They seemed shy, or maybe they didn't know the song. Highly unlikely. But I saw the opportunity. I was like, oh, I stood up. I was like, I gotta go get it. So my friend that was there, she got a video, and then my cousin also got a video, so that was cool. So yeah, I plug it in. Maybe I already plugged it in, depends where I put it in. I can put it in here right now actually, and then I'll cut. hope you enjoyed that quick little country road snippet. What if I just forget to put it in? And it's just, that'll be funny, right? So, yeah, good time. People are cool here. People are friendly if you know what you're doing. But that goes for, I think that goes for a lot of Southeast Asian countries. You're friendly and you know what you're doing. People will be friendly back to you. Highly recommend Vietnam. Put it on your bucket list. Fun things to do. A lot. Kind of rambling here. Kind of sitting here relaxing. I don't got much to do. I think right now it's now 1:53. Looking at an analog clock over there on the wall. And probably around 4:30 I gotta get going because I got a follow-up appointment with that Vietnamese dermatologist at 5. I think what she's gonna do is she's gonna put my face in like a little red light that's really bright and pretty hot. But it reduces, it's actually done wonders to my face. Like it reduces a lot of the redness you see here. And then she'll also check to see how well the medications have been working, whether the adjustments are needed or not. So I did the adjustments because in the morning I had to take six pills, and then lunch 2 pills, and then night 1 pill. But the 6 pills in the morning, yesterday was the first day I took it. I had to run. I had to run to the toilet. Today I survived. I was just like, ooh, gas conversion, convert the gas building in my stomach to burps instead of forcing it down there. Maybe that's what it is. I'm not an expert on human bowel movements, but I've noticed that when you let the gas build up down there, it's got to come out the other way, and that might force you to have to do emergency duties. So converting it to burps definitely helps. But yeah, so that's all I got for now. I mentioned everything that is upcoming, doing more shows. Excited to play with this band. And yeah, enjoying life. Don't know when the next food review will be, but I do enjoy turning these food reviews into some semi-vlogs. It's pretty much vlog. I feel like this food review and the last one I put out, it was like 35% food review, 65% vlog. It's just fun recording myself. So I can, as if I already yap off to my friends too. I just like yapping. Yapping is so fun. Hey, that's why I created that Oblivion series, right? Yapping to Oblivion. Oh, I guess maybe. So today is, hold on, let me pause and check. So today is Friday, April 17th on Vietnam time. Actually, yeah, it's even in the US right now, it's Friday, May 17th. It's just 3 a.m. Over here it's 2 p.m., but it's Friday 17th. So I should be getting the vocal takes from the recording studio I did on Monday. They should start coming in. They said they're gonna send over like a song a day, because I guess they have a lot of people they gotta send it, so they gotta break it down. But if one comes later today, I might use that song. And if I put off uploading this video, then I might have even more songs to put in this video. Depends what songs I get first, because some songs I definitely want to save and not reveal at all until later. But otherwise, I will just use the live music I've done from my shows recently as the backing vocals instead. Backing vocals, I'm an idiot. As the background music instead. So yeah, alright. I am going to rest now because last night I did not have as much sleep as I desire. I'm not tired, but I still think I should just rest. Like just lay down and close my eyes. And even if I don't fall asleep, if my mind blanks, then that's still some mental rest that is needed, is much needed. But first, I'm gonna read the Bible first. So, anyways, no matter who you are, no matter when you're watching, how you're watching, I assume you're using YouTube to watch this video because that's where I'm posting it. But yeah, until next time, be the best version of yourself and peace. I missed. All right, let's try it again. All right, peace. I think I'm gonna throw in an outro after this. I just angled the camera vertically again. I'm gonna still throw in that video because it's fun whenever that happens. So I just asked my mom, and she said it was Banh Cuon from Saigon. So that's Saigon Market. I don't know what that means. That was my shrine to my grandparents and my ancestors. I don't know what that means. I don't know if that's like a restaurant. I don't think it's a restaurant. It might just be like open style, like you just buy it from there. Maybe it's like you go in the ShopRite and they got the fresh hot food you could just buy on the spot. I guess that's a comparison, but I wasn't there, so I don't know. But anyways, Saigon Market, Banh Cuon, 8.7. All right, I'll put an outro. Enjoy.